Welcome to the honest review of Roblox to the Heater channel. Some songs used here, as I mentioned before, is copyrighted, most likely, and I do not own them. If you wanna suggest a song, please send me a message and I'll check them out and see if I'll like to use them in my videos. Anyways, this is a video about Roblox, and in my opinion, this is very important because Roblox has changed and people on the Roblox platform changed too. Speaking of people changing, that's probably 50% why Roblox changed, but we all know that's our fault, and I'll talk about it later. Now what I want to say is that when you start playing a game or platform with a community and all of a sudden they start changing, most people will not like how it's different now. There's a video on YouTube that talks about what we're going to talk about right now, but it's about Minecraft instead. Unfortunately, I couldn't find or remember the video name. If we go back since 2014, we see Roblox as a game of simplicity. There are no such things that are like someone is better or someone is worse. And even if they were, there was no goal of being better. So there was a bunch of places. Listen carefully when I say the word places that you would be able to hang out and have fun. Enjoy the unique places you'd go to and creativity that's put into. Now usually free Steam games are really bad. That's because programming is hard. But in Roblox, programming is easy, and so people make free games that are actually enjoyable. It could be for a long time or for a short amount of time. That's how long you would be playing it for. So basically you had a tool that basically works like a sandbox with nearly endless possibilities. And no one has good skill at it because Roblox was never part of that type of stuff, and everything was perfectly fine. That was back in the time. Just a few more things before we go back into the future. But Roblox was good for role-playing, tycoon, simulator games, and more. I didn't like the ones I mentioned that much because I only liked games that were unique and creative, so I could explore and enjoy something that is truly wonderful, because it's like going down through a completely different slides. Completely different slides. That's funny because you'd see the exact same slides everywhere in these days. You know, it's funny. I wonder why. So moving on, people getting better at programming should make things better, right? Well, it could, of course, but somehow and for some reason people have decided to use that skill to make games that could be taken seriously. Like full-on games have an ending. Back in the days, there wasn't a set ending. And this is included by even companies. Probably. Obviously, not all games do that, but most of them. Now this is fairly odd because this makes it so kids don't get to play as much games as they used to. Going forward, 2022 is where you know that Roblox isn't planning to improve the community, instead improve the experience. And listen to the word when I say experience. Experience, as they call it. Roblox always had bad graphics, so you know that people only came here for content. So why did they do this? Why did they add good graphics? In the past they did something like Roblox City and skateboarding, but now they don't use the word place. I used that word before in this script, and now they don't. It's useless. Place, because nowadays in 2022 people create games that are literally experiencing the game. And for some reason, that also made people to just have to not be as unique and as creative anymore. Truly sad, because I can't enjoy Roblox as much as before. Remember that this is my honest opinion, okay? And the library of Roblox has the same issue, because every game uses their own assets. So the library is full of garbage now. And the game isn't as simple and less friendly. It isn't as simple, and it's not as friendly as before. And over the years of playing Roblox, it was impossible to get enough and to run out, unlike buying games on Steam. But nowadays, I've realized with my friends that we got more bored and stopped playing Roblox as often. We were wondering for a while why. We came to conclusion that it's because we can't find anything new and interesting. Everything is just too similar. I'm telling you. And that issue is the same thing with every Steam game that we can name. I don't know how Roblox managed to fall into this hole, but all I know that Roblox has changed into something that it's bad. It makes it bad. If you watch the Summer Game Fest this year, 2022, you realize that there were like a lot of games actually that were very similar. I saw more, at least 5 games that were literally space, horror, survival, RPG game. 5 of them, at least. I can't. I watched a YouTuber react to it, and they said the same thing. But don't be dramatic. It's not too bad. I still have fun just as much. Just not as much, okay? And that makes me kind of miss it. That's why I made this video. Just want to let the community know about this thing I noticed. To give attention, and if you have a comment, just leave it down below and I'll try to read it. Really hope you agree with what I said and see what we can get out of it. I gladly appreciate that you watched this video till this very second. Subscribe if you enjoyed, because I'll do more stuff like this, and leave a like if you, from the bottom of your heart, liked this video or enjoyed, as some people say. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your day. And if you're still watching, you may probably have realized that I made an investment on audio quality. Yep. In the previous video, I used a program that recorded really bad quality. This is Audacity. I recommend it. You can use it. I will leave a link in the description. Alright. Goodbye. fellow viewers that are legendary, of course. Goodbye.